Field, Jan Murray, Nanette Fabray, Walter Matthau, Van Johnson, Charley Weaver, Gabor, Wally Cox, and Buddy Hackett, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Well, thank you, Kenny Williams. Thank you very much, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the nighttime edition of Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. How are you this evening?
Hello, Peter.
So many old friends back with us. My buddy Walter Matthau, the star of Hello, Dolly, Odd Couple, and Ensign Palmer. Remember that picture, Walter?
Yes, it was a terrific picture.
You
were in it, weren't you, Peter?
Yes, I was in that with you, Walter.
You were marvelous.
Well, thank you, sir.
Especially when you were not in the scenes and you were on the side playing poker. I really enjoyed your company.
Thank you very much, Walter, my poker buddy.
I could use some more cash, by the way.
Hey, maybe after the show. Who knows?
Yes.
Anyway, we have Buddy Hackett, Jaja. You see all of our friends back with us this week. Our players, first of all, Betty Hager is a housewife who knew how to catch a man. When her fiancé was in the Army and transferred to Germany, she followed them there and was married 1 month later. Welcome to Hollywood Squares,
Thank
Betty.
you, Peter.
We can reach you on the show, Betty Hager.
It's going to be fun.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Our Mr. X is Ray Lynch, a bachelor from New Brunswick, New Jersey, and welcome to Hollywood Squares. Yes, sir. Welcome, bachelor.
Thank you.
You are a former Army corporal, and you're now a college graduating student.
Yes, I am.
And I hope you win some cash and prizes on our show tonight.
I could use it.
All right. We'll play the first round of Hollywood Squares right after this. Betty and Ray is to get 3 of our stars in a row, either across, up and down, or diagonally. Now, it's up to them to figure out if a star is giving a correct answer or making one up. That's how they get the squares. Every game is worth $300. In addition, in our first first 2 games we play, there is a secret square. If one of our contestants picks the secret square and is correct, this is the prize they will get in round 1. Kenny, tell us about it.
You'll visit Hong Kong and Tokyo in this trip to the Orient via TWA, the all-jet airline. Enjoy fabulous in-flight service, your choice of delicious entrees cooked in flight, widescreen color movies, 8 channels of stereo music. You're up, up, and away, TWA.
We'll show the home audience the secret square, and we'll start the first round. All right, Miss Circle won the toss backstage. So, Betty Hager, pick a star.
Okay, Peter. I think I'm going to try Jan Murray first.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
According to Red Book magazine, between what years is it considered the best time for a woman to become pregnant?
For a while?
The best years for a woman to become pregnant, I would say, would be between 1947 and 1955.
Oh.
Those were vintage years for pregnancy, I remember, because that's when my wife was pregnant 3 times. But I would say the best years for a woman to be pregnant would be between 18 and 35.
I'll agree with you, Jan.
I just took a guess. I don't read Red Book, but...
Between 20 and 30. X gets the square. You know when you're wrong, your opponent gets the square unless it gives him 3 in a row. That when he has to earn himself, but there's an X up there, right? Where's the secret square?
I'll take Jaja.
She could be.
I don't blame you.
Jaja, you look so lovely this evening.
I'm here.
Lorne Green, the big daddy of the Ponderosa, just became a real-life father of a bouncing baby. A bouncing baby what? A boy or a girl?
Oh, he's so attractive. Who cares what kind of a child he has? Anyhow, no. It is a girl.
I'll agree.
A beautiful daughter, yes.
Oh.
X gets that particular square. Betty, pick a star. Get there.
Sally Field.
Sally? Now, this is for a trip for 2 to Tokyo and Hong Kong via TWA. Remember, only you can win. If you're wrong, the prize will go over to our next
You can buy a
Secret
suit
Square
there where
game.
the sleeves fall off.
Sally, a special envelope. Here's the question. Number 1 on the bestseller list is The Confessions of Nat Turner, based on a slave revolt of the 19th century. Name the famous author of this work. Is it William Goldman, William Golding, or William Styron?
I would say it was the last one.
William Styron?
Yes.
How do you feel about that, Betty?
Oh, Sally. I agree.
Yeah.
Our flying nun is right.
I won it!
You won it. You have won
Kiss
Hong
Peter.
Kong. A
Kiss
trip
Peter.
for two.
Quick.
What?
Kiss Pete.
No,
Hurry
no,
up.
you sit up there, mind your business, buddy.
All right.
A trip for two to Hong Kong and Tokyo via TWA, and we'll play for another Secret Square in our next game.
you.
On with this particular game. Okay, right?
Oh, boy. Don't drink the
I'll
water
take
there.
Nanette Fabray.
All right. Say, Nanette, who signed the Magna Carta? I mean, what king?
Is it Thomas or Richard? No, Tom and Dick are the Smothers brothers, so it wasn't them. It was King John.
I disagree.
King John. Circle gets the square. Betty.
I'm sorry. I got this one.
Don't be sorry, Betty. You're playing to win.
I think I'll try Van Johnson, please.
She's sorry. Wow. In the film Beckett, who played Beckett?
Richard Burton.
I'm going to agree with you.
That was a fellow by the name of Richard Burton. Same circle gets that particular square. All right, now. It's the first game of the match. This young lady won the secret square. It's a strategy time here, Ray.
Buddy Hackett.
It's a block.
Could I win anything?
Our respect, sir.
Oh.
Okay. John Adams.
I know him. He's that dumb detective with the shoe.
No. That is Don Adams. This is
Don
John
Adams, right.
Right.
Don Adams, the third president of the United States.
No. John Adams?
John Adams,
Right. He was our second president, buddy.
second president. Look how he moved him down a shot.
He was succeeded in that office by his vice president. Who was Adams' vice president?
Washington Adams, Jefferson Adams. Jefferson. Irving Jefferson, he's a tailor. Thomas Jefferson.
He said Thomas Jefferson.
I'll agree.
I don't know.
Washington Adams, Jefferson Adams. Thomas
Look at that,
Jefferson. Put the
terrific.
X right there. Okay. Betty Hagen.
I also know the 16th
Charley
and the
Weaver, please.
33rd.
I have to pick Charlie.
All right. One of the top vocal groups in the country is composed of Diane, Peggy, Kathy, and Janet. What's the group called?
What's the names again?
Diane, Peggy, Kathy, and Janet.
Well, that'd be the Ames brothers. No, that's the King sisters.
I think it's the Lennon sisters, so I'm going to disagree.
You know what, Charlie? It's the Lennon sisters. She has a circle right there. That's right. Okay, Ray's looking for $300.
Walter Matthau.
Walter Matthau to block from left to right. All right. Walter, if you were up in the Klondike like Dan McGrew and a lady known as Lou pinched your poke, what would have happened to you?
I would have slapped her right in the face.
I don't blame you, Walter.
If she pinched my poke?
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
Well, depends on the girl. I wouldn't like that.
You wouldn't. What would have happened to you, Walter?
Well, I would have immediately
Yes.
gone into a state of impecuniosity. In other words, I'd be broke if she pinched my poke.
Okay, Ray.
I agree.
Your poke is your sack of gold. Your pocket would have been picked. X gets the square. Very good. Betty Hager. Control yourself, Nanette.
How about Wally Cox?
How about Wally Cox? This is the block diagonally. All righty.
Oh, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Wally, when porcupine babies are born, do they already have their quills on?
I hope not.
How many hope not? Yes, we all hope not, but we don't always get what we hope. See, the way they arrange that is they're pointing the other way. They have them.
They do have
They
them?
have quills.
Well, let's find out. Do they?
Little baby quills.
I think they do too.
I know
I'll
they
agree.
do because it says so right here. Second gets the square. And $300. Yes.
Great, thank you, Wally.
That's the board's filled. You have the 5 circles to the 4 X's, and that means you have $300 to spend on that trip. Now just clear the board. Say, by the way, the player who wins the most cash during the show gets a special bonus prize. You'll see that later. Now let us begin round 2, and this is the next secret square prize. Kenny?
New from American Motors, the 1968 Javelin SST Sports Hardtop. This new Javelin Sports Hardtop comes complete with radio, bucket seats, automatic transmission, white walls. Javelin by American Motors.
All right, now let's show the home audience our secret square. Say, Ray, you are the Mr. X. You'll start this round. So take a look, and we'll get to your question in just a moment, in your choice. But first, we have a message. We'll be back with more of Hollywood Squares right after this. Ray?
Charley Weaver.
Boy, is that something. Charley, as you well know, if you watch our daytime version, he's a regular here, and very rarely has he been a secret square. He is this evening. It's for 1968 Javelin SST Sports Hardtop. Remember, only you can win. We have a special envelope for this. Listen carefully. Good luck, Ray. Who was James Cagney's leading lady in the classic gangster movie Public Enemy? No help now. Was it Mae Clarke, Joan Crawford, or Jean Harlow?
I remember that. I can see it right now. With the grapefruit. The first one,
Mae Clarke?
Mae Clarke.
I disagree.
Oh.
Jean Harlow.
Ah.
You have a sports car.
Wait a minute. Pete. Pete.
I thought it was Mae Clarke.
He hit Mae Clarke with the grapefruit,
right.
didn't he?
Jean Harlow is the leading lady of the motion picture. That was the question. That's why we have to listen carefully here.
I just knew he hit Mae Clarke with a grapefruit.
Congratulations, Ray. You have that 1968 Javelin Sports Hardtop. Hey, that's fun. You both have a secret square. That's great. All right, on. Hey, by the way, Bill, if you would put an next where Janet, rather where Charley said, oh, you have it. They're good. Okay, on with you, Betty.
Nanette, Fabray, please.
All righty.
Oh, that was great.
Say, Nanette, true or false? The worst way to park in a driveway is to back in.
I didn't hear that. What?
Excuse me, dear. True or false? The worst way to park in a driveway is to back in.
The worst way to park in a driveway is sideways. You want to know if it's worser to park backwards?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I would say it is because it means you have to back in, and what if somebody's coming back the other way? But then again, it's a good way to come out of your driveway, to go face front to see what's... This question is, you want to know if it's bad to park... What was the question?
If I was you, Nanette, I'd sell the car.
Say, the worst way to park in a driveway is to back in. True or false?
I'll say that you shouldn't back in.
Well, I need a true or false.
True.
I'll agree with you.
It is false. Back into a driveway wherever possible. This enables you to drive out front first, the safest way, which you said
that's
earlier.
what I said the first time.
You should have stuck with it. X gets the square. Okay. I'm sorry, Jane.
I just want to say, except with my wife, because she always goes in front way, then when she leaves, she forgets to put it in reverse. You ever see a car in a living room all the time?
How did you get it in the living room, Jan?
Well, I'll tell you, buddy. Why don't we get our own show? What do we need this?
Betty Haggard.
I just picked.
Oh, that's right. I did it wrong. Excuse me, Ray Lynch. I'm listening to all the jokes here, Ray, and I'm confused.
Walter Matthau.
Which is not unusual. Walter, the Ballad of Casey Jones is one of our most famous folk songs. What was the name of Casey's train, both in fact and in the song?
Casey Jones's train.
Mm-hmm. Not the one at home, the one he was...
The Galloping Ghost.
I disagree.
The Cannonball Express. That was, I believe, Red Grange, the other fellow.
That's right.
All right, he disagreed. The Galloping Ghost. Good bluff, Walter. Betty Haggard.
As she passed the station, you could hear the people say, she mighty tall and handsome and known quite well by all.
I think I'll go with...
she's a combination on the Wabash Cannonball.
Hey, buddy, you took that off right now.